This is the best place to come and learn how to surf. You realize what steps you have to take and how to do it, and you don't get frustrated, and it's just very supportive. I don't think there's any place like Surf Simply.
That's the main takeaway, but not the only takeaway, because it's a great facility. The people are fantastic. The surf instructors, the massage therapists, the food is wonderful. So it's the whole package.
Our dad has been
coming to Surf Simply for, I think this is his third trip. Yeah, and he loves it, so.
He talks about it all the time. So.
Like all the time.
Yeah, so.
We're originally born and raised in Finland, lived in US and California for 23 years, and we're like, we gotta give this a try.
And it's our 25th anniversary.
Wedding anniversary, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a good kind of a...
Spend some time together, yeah.
I found videos online of them doing instructions on YouTube, and I looked and dove deeper and found that they actually have a retreat or a camp, so to speak, and so I immediately tried to find an open slot and sign up.
The last time that I surfed, I was with my family and friends, and they gave me a board and said, here you go, let's go out, and we paddled out, and I got just annihilated. And a good friend of mine asked me to come on this trip, and I said, yes, let's give it a shot.
You start here.
When did we start surfing?
Yes, sir.
About a year and a half ago. We first had our first surf lesson. Motivation? She wanted to go surfing. She likes the ocean. I said, okay, I'll follow you there.
I grew up on the ocean, but not in like a surfing community. But my friend's dad was from California, and he had a bunch of old surfboards, and one day we just decided to give it a shot. And it was pretty unsuccessful, but it was fun.
I started surfing about 4 years ago, and my motivation was I was a water person, and I've been paddling, I've been swimming, I've been doing all the things, and surfing always seemed to be the sport. So it was now or never.
Rue's Whiteboard Wednesday video, and then I saw This Week at Surf Simply and all the other educational videos, and I had to come here. The principle of laying out the tree of knowledge, which they have developed, I went, oh, this is very logical. They've got a method and they've thought it out.
This compression into this back leg is going to come easier and allow for you to turn a little bit more efficiently. But the hips are coming back a lot more. That's looking really, really nice.
Teal was our coach. It was a little bit bigger than what I was expecting, which was wonderful because, you know, with a great instructor, you feel safer in the water.
What was their best advice? Was there anything that you felt was a game changer for you?
The angle start, that combined with the fact, understanding just being on the rail, the fact that you're engaging the rail.
We both had Gabriel, and he was teaching me like compression through cutbacks and then compression to extension on snaps and maneuvers with whitewater targets.
That board until I hit my target. Boom, target acquired. Well, you're gonna really open that palm and really compress to maintain that hillside pressure towards that upper section of the wave, okay? You have your weight back. That is a great thing when we start initiating that bottom, okay? So see that both of our boards are on rail and the nose is already pointing towards the direction that we want to hit the possible turn.
That's what we're here for, having a good time.
Really nice compression and hitting that white water to maintain speed. Staying close to the pocket, and another one hitting the white water with great mechanics. Pretty good, Danny. Boom! Nice.
My coach was Derek, who I've known since the first time I came here.
If I turn my body and I do this, now I can easily look up at the lip of the wave right here, which is my indicator of what the wave's gonna do. So I can kind of get my eyes looking up here instead. So I put that one in the category for speed because it just allows me to look at that high line and maintain that altitude where I can keep my speed. And the worst case scenario, I outrun the power and I get out here, what do?
I think I've got the angle takeoff finally, so I'm working on turning.
Honestly, the experience at Surf Simply has just been amazing. A really first-class experience. I travel quite a bit, not for surfing experiences, but in general. We had excellent food throughout the week. That was, I'm a big foodie, and the food really lived up to expectations. Getting to know other people from around the world was also really nice. Everybody here was so friendly and engaging. The masseuse that we had was beyond incredible. I was struggling with a lot of injuries throughout the week, and she kind of put me back together.
Once you are there, you're gonna inhale, you're gonna bring the arms up. Hey, let's start to move the glutes, the hips to the back.
And yeah, the takeaway for me this week was just obviously the surfing fundamentals, which is very important, but then just the community here, and I definitely want to come back to Nosara as much as I can over the next couple of years.
The overall vibe of this place is what really draws me back. This is my second time, and I can see myself coming back again. So I would just say the people and just the level of professionalism that everyone takes with their particular role, whether it's instruction, food, front desk, customer service, video. Everyone kind of takes it very seriously, but is still extremely friendly. So it's rare to see that kind of mix.